Well, hey there, everyone. I want to share with you a wonderful little trip we had down to the Pensacola, Florida area here back in February. Once a year, I always try to get away from the dang cold here in St. Louis because, well, quite truthfully, it's absolutely miserable in February. So this year, our buddies Kent and Mike and Larry and myself, we all decided to head on down towards the Florida route. And I want to give a special thanks and shout out to the Northwest Enduro Riders group that shared these files with us back in through some of the park back in through here. So, you know, I love puddles, I love water, and actually when I saw this creek crossing right here, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be amazing. And what I forgot is that, well, you know, Florida's flat. I know I should think, you know, flat, but my gosh, I mean, there were no hills or anything, but the weather was amazing. I mean, oh my gosh, it was absolutely amazing. So really all you're going to see today is a whole bunch of us riding around on some sand and dirt roads, but mostly sandy dirt roads with extra sand and a little bit of some sand wrapped in there. My friend Kent absolutely hates sand, so this was one of the most enjoyable trips he's ever had with us on his beta. But no, enjoy the ride, and let's talk a little bit about what's going on as we go through it, all right? Now, beside the epiphany that Florida is flat, I knew there'd be sand. I don't know why I didn't think there'd be this much sand this far up, because we were probably about an hour actually from the beach. Cool little bridge here, middle of nowhere. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, there's some sand there. Hey, look at that. But the other thing I didn't really think about was how wet it was going to be. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of close, you know, by the ocean. Oh, hey, here's the biggest hill we had all week. Yeah. But no, it was kind of like, you know, there was a lot of freestanding water, and you know, so in Missouri and Tennessee and Kentucky where I love to ride, you got hills, so the water drains pretty good, but it never really dawned on me that, heck, you know, an hour from the ocean, the water's not going to drain that well. It's just going to lay flat. So anywhere where there was water, it just kind of stayed there. You can tell it was pretty stagnant. You'll see a couple of them later on in the video here. But it also drains out of the sand well, but wherever there's clay underneath, this just seems to just stay. I know, right? You're all like, yay, Steve, you're an idiot. We all knew that.
One of these, I think, in here. Yeah, maybe not. I've also got this. Oh, mute audio. Hey Cardo, unmute audio. And then tell it to unmute.
So day one wrapped up pretty well. We started late in the morning and ended early in the afternoon so we could come back and have a fantastic meal cooked up for us by Larry. Thank you very much, Larry. Yes, we were spoiled. Not only did we bring a huge camp cooking stove, but we brought a refrigerator so we could keep all of our goodies nice and cold. So these guys know how to travel. So if I thought that day one had a lot of sand, well, welcome to the OHV park. And yeah, it had even more sand. So again, I'm a very intelligent person, but I'm not always the sharpest wit when it comes to common sense. You know, it never dawned on me that the off-road highway vehicle parks would be flat. I know. They had some trees. We had some good trees. In fact, you're going to see some cool single track here. But boy, was it flat. And was it sandy. And what really, so you're going to get to watch us go through and struggle through some sand here. And then we have some single track coming up, which is really kind of cool. But we showed up to the park, and the ranger was there. And he's like, okay, we need to get your, VIN numbers and that type of stuff, which, in Missouri, they've never asked for a VIN number ever. And then the second thing was they had a decibel meter they pulled out, and to make sure that all of our bikes were within the acceptable range. And this, comes back to the beautiful, the more and more I travel outside of Missouri, the more I really appreciate the way that we have things set up. You pull up with your bike, you give them your money, they give you a ticket, and you go ride and have fun. They don't really care too much. But no, down here, noise matters in the middle of nowhere. So let's talk a little bit about bikes. Here we are. We are entering the single track. So the four guys here, we had on today's trip. Let's start over. So Mike, the superstar, he is on the XR 650 Kickstart Beast that is meant for desert. So it was having a wonderful day today, and the fact that he was able to ride all of this and only kill it like 3 or 4 times. And get it back up with the Kickstarter is amazing, because I actually tried riding this bike for all of about 5 minutes, stalled it, and spent another 10 minutes trying to get the thing started. Yeah, Mike, you're a beast. It was just absolutely the most miserable thing I have. And so you'll actually get a clip where I say, hey, let's swap bikes, and as long as there's not a kickstart, and I laugh. And that's why. Kent here in front of me is on his Beta 430 RRS, and I love that bike. I mean, my Honda 450, it is a very good machine that is pretty reliable. The only thing I haven't liked so far about the Beta is it seems like every darn trip we're on, there's something going on. And earlier in the video, you saw a camera shot of my head going, hey, try this. That was us trying to figure out some electrical thing, and battery connector coming loose, something. But there's always something very minor, non-threatening. In fact, we even had on this trip, you've seen in a previous video where the tank started to swell. It happened again. Come to find out, it was just a faulty valve in the stem. We got that finally out from the gas tank, and it worked out great. But the bike itself is a performance beast. I absolutely love the Beta compared to where I'm at. Then we had Larry on his brand new Honda 300.
Yeah, I smacked the tree myself. Finger's a little sore. You okay?
Yeah, he just smacked his hands there. He has no hand guards. Still has no hand guards. Larry, buy some hand guards, please. His hands and knuckles are getting beat to crud.
Man, that thing's badass. But you know something's gonna happen when that thing starts. Right, that's green. What do we got? The yellow, that's the green. Hold on. Let's see what it does. Heck yeah. As long as I don't have to kickstart it.
I've got it on blue.
Okay.
Which is, let me try this. Which is twitchy.
Okay.
But
Well, you'll love, then it'll be standard for me.
yeah, it'll be standard.
Right, then left. Right, then left. out of here. Well, that's a sharp front brake. Yep. Good, eh?
So we had Mike on the XR650 Beast. We had Larry on the 300, which I've kind of poo-pooed the lower grade Honda 250s and 300s, and I still kind of poo-poo the Honda 250. But that Honda 300, man, it did just about everything. And then later on, another video coming out, we'll have March Moto Madness. He took it with us, where there's a ton of hills. And it doesn't do anything super fast, but it does it. So, I mean, I'm really kind of impressed. If you're looking for a good all-around dual sport bike that you can tackle just about any terrain, I think that 300 would be fantastic, as long as you're not trying to be a beast. Okay, now, if I thought day 2 had more sand than day 1, well, let me tell you, day 3 is the absolute winner. And unfortunately, there's no day 4, so winner, winner, chicken sand dinner. Actually, day 3 was by far my favorite day. Besides getting out of the more like forced tree production section where they were clearly growing trees to sell, we got up a little bit further north. The sand got a lot softer, as you can just see here, swerving side to side, got a lot softer. The vegetation became what I would consider more natural, more what should be there. Got a little bit more elevation changes. Just overall, just the scenery was so much prettier. It felt like this is what the ride should have been. But oh yeah, this stuff is loose. I had fun here. I'm sorry, Mike. Back on the 690 at least. Man, you should have stuck with the desert sled. Sorry. tried. You want to try the left side? Oh, you puss. He went off to the side. I'll wait. I'll wait. Well, once again, a special thank you to the Northwest Florida Enduro riders, guys. I really appreciate you being so gracious, providing us some tracks to ride, not charging us for it. We reached out to a whole bunch of people from Mississippi to Texas to Oklahoma, Florida, and overall, the responses were great from the community. But the Florida guys, thank you so much for all of the kindness and all of your willingness to put up with my stupid questions. So, if you guys get a chance, this is a wonderful place to ride. Just be aware it's flat and sandy, which would make sense since it's Florida, of course. But but don't expect mountainous hills by any region. But it is a beautiful place and a wonderful opportunity to go ride. Thanks again, guys. If you like what I'm doing, I really appreciate the subscriptions. I do it, though, for you guys. I don't do it for likes. I don't make any money off of this. This is just my way of giving back. So if you like it, please share it with other people you think would enjoy it. Leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys and responding. So thanks much. Have a great one. It's time to get out and ride again.